Welcome everyone to Stand-Up Comedy Q&A with Greg Dean. Yay! Greg, here's a question from Comedian Web here. Do you get to the funny faster in urban rooms versus...
Well, me personally being an urban comedian. So I know more about that through gala than anything else because I've played everything. I mean, I used to be a street performer, an improviser. I'm still a paid regular at the Comedy Store. I'm on the wall. I play a lot of different kinds of audience, a lot of different clubs, a lot of different places. I don't know. Here's my answer for things like that, which is the most important thing, this is what I teach, the most important thing about stand-up comedy, the performing of stand-up comedy, is your relationship with the audience. Now, again, my definition of relationship is that your attention is on them and their responses are having an impact on you during the show itself. That's why I don't want any show to be the same show. I don't want the vocal tones to be the same. I don't want the body language to be choreographed. I don't want the characters to be exactly... bits should go as long as they're working, etc. It's hard to explain, but you stay in the bit for as long as they're laughing, and you don't decide that in advance. That is created in this feedback loop with the audience. So I'm not sure that there is, if you're doing what I'm just suggesting, that there's any difference between urban rooms and not urban rooms.
Right.
There may very well be, yet with that, your awareness of them and how you build a rhythm with each individual audience. Right. It doesn't matter who's out there. It's your relationship with the group that's in front of you as you develop that show with them. The show is developed, to me, performed with an audience. It's not you alone. They're involved in every part of it, even at the lowest, the easiest, simple level of how long do you take a break, how long do you pause while they're laughing before you come back in. They're having an effect on how you do the show.
Good. Actually, since you referenced me, I'm scared of urban rooms, and I got to work on that. You know that because see, I found, and Greg, you also teach. You're over here. You also teach that the that urban rooms, at least for Black comedians, the audience is a lot more demanding of you. You got to keep it real. They know when you're not doing that. So it makes you fun. It makes you more authentic in the sense that they're not going to give you anything, or they'll just heckle you. And Greg, you used to say in your classes that the audience that is your culture will be the most demanding audience of you, or could push you to be more authentic in your own voice. But when you
absolutely.
Go to yeah, so you can speak on that if you want.
Well, you did the show in San Diego that time, and it was a very urban. It was a famous jazz singer was retiring, and they brought comedians and other people in to talk and gala. And it was much more of an urban room than she was used to doing. And she'd been talking to me about some material and stuff. And her normal material's not that quite with that. She got up and improvised like a 7-minute bit.
Oh, that's not what I was taking.
It was in the rhythm and the timing of an urban room, and she just crushed it. And I'd never seen her do that material before, and she hasn't really done it since. So that's my point, is that's her flexibility that she's learned, is that you're not stand-up comedy is not a presentation.
Right.
Okay, it's a dialogue with an audience, and every show should be unique for that audience that's in front of you, because you're connected to them in that relationship, and they know they're having an influence on you, and they're very flattered by that.